Is AI really beneficial to use in the school classrooms? Well, imagine this. Imagine you turning in your assignment that was just written and just by a computer instead of your own thinking. Boom, it's done. Would that really be learning though? Well, AI tools are becoming so common in schools, and students already use AI for homework, studying, or writing. But yes, some of these do affect all of us because it changes how we learn and what teachers expect from us. As a student, I see this all the time in the classroom. I see my classmates use AI in so many different ways, both harmful and helpful. So I understand how it does impact learning. But AI can be ethical in the classroom, but only when it's used as a learning tool rather than a shortcut for completing assignments. Today, I'll talk about how AI is used in the classroom and then ethical concerns and why, if we use AI in the classroom, it's okay to use it. First, what does using AI in the classroom actually mean? Well, according to Lenville research, he explains how AI is becoming a normal part how students learn. Lenville said, yes, it can be helpful and harmful, but many students use AI anyways to explain difficult concepts, check grammar, or help brainstorm ideas for assignments. His research explained that AI can improve learning by giving feedback and personalized support, which helps students understand material at their own pace. However, the problem comes when students rely on it too much or use it to complete an entire assignment for them. When that happens, students are not actually learning the material. They're just doing it. Because it becomes so hard to tell whether AI is being used helpful or just a shortcut. Because knowing and understanding how AI is used is very important before deciding whether it's ethical or not. Now that we understand how AI is used, what are the ethical concerns? Well, according to the experts from Harvard Book Center for Teaching and Learning, there are so many serious ethical problems associated with the use of AI in the classroom. Those include academic honesty, which is the biggest concern, as AI can quickly generate essays and complete assignments to make it easier for students to cheat or plagiarize. Other concerns explained in a paper on Science Direct is that the heavy use of AI over a long period of time inhabits critical thinking, which leads students to stop thinking for themselves the way which AI systems are prone to do. The most concern is students' failure to spot mistakes and issues like bias and data safety, which raises questions about the correctness and safety of using AI in the classroom. Even with all these concerns, AI can still be used in the right way. However, there are so many positive evidence. As a study published by Resnick, he shows when used appropriately, AI can actually help students improve their learning. While keeping them more engaged, this suggests that AI isn't necessarily a big deal, but only if we use it correctly. Many experts seem to believe that the solution lies in developing clear rules for the use of AI. For example, teachers could permit students to use AI for brainstorming or studying, but not writing the whole entire assignment. Also, one could be transparent with the student and talk about using AI to prevent them from not taking responsibility for their work. Schools could even teach students how to use AI responsibly, which is beneficial as it would equip students with their skills they'd be required to use in the future careers. Where there is a high chance that AI forms part of jobs, instead of banning AI altogether, the responsible use instead allow students to learn with integrity and fairness, this suggests that AI is not itself immoral. Now that we have looked at both sides of it, let's wrap it all together. As we have discussed, AI is becoming a big part of education. And there are positive and negatives to it, like always. While it can provide valuable support and explanation, there always will be concerns about cheating. But AI can be ethical in the classroom, but only when it's used as a learning tool rather than a shortcut for completing assignments. In the end, it's up to the students to decide how it's used. Instead of relying on AI to do the work for you, why don't we use it to improve our understanding and strengthening our own skills? If we use AI in the right way, it can become so powerful for learning instead of a problem in education.